wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout, and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go to last with the webs I'm weaving.
Mad Dog Dalton, fish like freight trains, iron in his veins, fire in his brain. Step into the ring, feel the wrath untamed. Boom in the air, crowd screaming his name. Thunder in his jab, storm in his stance. Every punch a meteor, you don't stand a chance. Silent as the reaper, deadly as the night. When Dalton lets it fly, it's a knockout fight. Hear the battle cry. Someone's about to die. Someone's about to die. Mad Dog Dalton, unbreakable beast, unleashing the fury, the rage released. Boom, one hit, it's over, you're done. He's the only one. Rage in his heart, scars on his skin. Every round he's in, that's a round you won't win. Jawline granted, his will won't fold. Mad Dog Dalton, his story's been told. In the corner, silent, shadow on his face. Opponent sees his eyes, already lost the race. Hands like anvils, hard forging flame. When Dalton throws a hook, they all in the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, feel that energy, because what's coming next is not a warm-up. It is a collision of identity, a proving ground for legacy. This is a moment where momentum can either choose its next owner or continue to ride the bullet train of dominance without slowing down. This is where rising stars are tested, champions defined. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by MTFB Radio. Music to fly by, music to fight by. It is time! Fighting out of the red corner. He enters this ring built on foundation and fortitude. With a professional record of 7 victories, a mere 3 defeats, he has stood firm through adversity and emerged stronger each time. A fighter of true pugilistic pedigree, the 2025 Summer Grid Games gold medalist, a man who doesn't crumble under pressure, he becomes it. Ladies and gentlemen, the force of fortification, Bobby the Castle Fett! Vegas. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner. Listen closely, because you are witnessing something rare. Not potential, but a rival. Undefeated in professional competition. 5 fights, 5 wins, a 2025 Summer Grid Games bronze medalist who turned promise into proof. He is the first, the only, and the reigning CBL champion. A title he did not inherit, but seized. A fighter whose style blends discipline and destruction, whose presence turns arenas electric and opponents restless. Forged in pressure, sharpened by combat, he does not back down. He does not hesitate. He advances. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spartan of Montreal, Josh Mad Dog Dalton! Fortress versus Fury. This is structure versus savagery. One man is defending momentum and the other one chasing destiny. This is not just a fight. This is a statement. Make no mistake, when that bell rings, something incredible is going to happen. Gentlemen, this is the main event. Let's get it done.
Let's get it done indeed.
I'll be honest with you. This is not watching the Super Bowl, okay? Well, you know what? My team almost made it. Okay, we got knocked out in the first round, but it's okay. We'll try again next year. Anyways, this is
the
going to be
Seahawks
epic.
made it, so that was more of an upset to me.
Well, again, we have the Castle and the Montreal Menace. Let's get it in, everybody, and let's see how this goes. Robert's already making his way across the ring, meeting Josh halfway. Looks like there's going to be a lot of footwork going in between the two in the middle of the ring. Going from the north-south to the east to the west, going back north-south. Looking like they're staring each other eyes, sizing each other a little bit, getting the footwork in, seeing who's going to be the first to strike.
Do you think they need some cardio?
Very quick left hand there by Bobby Vegas, making a statement early on. Footwork on display. The clinch goes toward the center of the ring.
Man, this is definitely nail-biting as it's final. So it's how the clinch is. Robert pushes Josh away. Going in for a couple punches. Josh missing a couple a little bit. Robert blocking. Josh moving back out the way. Looks like gaining his stamina up. You got to say, is Robert comfortable, or has he got a lot of adrenaline going through this fight right now? And the same thing for Josh, This is a hard opponent for Josh.
They both came in with a game plan right now. This is the moment where they try to find out if that game plan is going to work. So sizing each other up and seeing exactly when to strike and when that opening is there, crucial, especially on a 5-round fight.
It's a different kind of boxing that we see right now. This is more of a calculated, highly disciplined boxing bout than what we've seen so far tonight, where the people just go in and punch each other, and then it's over.
Quick combination in the center of the ring. There they go. Big right and left from Dalton.
Looks like Robert's getting a little bit aggressive there, landing a lot of hits on Josh. Looks like Robert's very comfortable right now. Josh kind of figuring out a little bit of strategy, what he's going to be able to do to be able to stop. Now, we also have to remember, too, Robert is very fast at swinging, but whenever Josh lands a hit, it is very, very crucial and very strong. Up in the northwest corner there, coming back down, going in and out a little bit of footwork, sizing each other up. Remember, they have 5 rounds, 45-second rest period, 3 minutes each round. You definitely don't want to burn it out in the first round.
Yeah, every single time the glove of Dalton connects, it is painful. Another clinch going on the west side. And the push off, another set of connections early on, not looking to fall behind. Dalton on the attack.
Most definitely, the judges got it scored right now with 25 seconds left in the first round, 10-9. You know, you have 5 rounds, right? Whenever you're competing for a championship belt, being the challenger could definitely be a lot going through your mind. Looks like they're slowing you down a little bit, going back and forth, breaking up a little bit. Josh is on the chase with Robert on the hunt. 10 seconds left.
And Bobby Vegas capitalizing on that step back by Dalton, who was caught unaware just briefly. Round number 1 in the books.
No, this is championship caliber fighting right there. Right there, that is the prime example of a professional, highly professional boxing bout. Yes, it's a professional lot, because that's what they are. Crazy. This round was completely different than what we've seen before, and they are just hardcore calculating. They make every punch count.
And the judges are ruling round number 1 in favor of the red corner. Bobby Vegas taking the upper hand on that one in the early going. Again, one of them is going to be wearing a belt on their way out the door today. Which one is it going to be?
Well, not the loser.
Most definitely. And that's the thing is about it. We got to go back to the last fight that Josh had, right? Josh versus Lewis. Lewis won a good amount of rounds against Josh, but Josh came back and got the win over. It was a very close fight. And I can see this fight going the same way as it was for that one for Josh, last one. You know, Josh is feeling Robert out a little bit. Robert's very comfortable throwing the hits, going with the jabs, the guts. They're also a good amount of blocking in, a lot of footwork in. As we are in the second round, the judges have scored going in the second round. It is a 20-18, red corner up by 2 points.
Controlling the ring right now seems to be Bobby Vegas, making Dalton come to him on each and every strike. He is doing so. However, there are quite a few being blocked.
Most definitely. And again, in the programs, as we just released them out, when I actually looked at the program, and it looked like that Josh had an injury that he's hidden as well coming into this fight. So, you know, it's definitely going to be very challenging for these two. And, I mean, hey.
Yeah, you know how I feel about the injuries, though, Jackie. It's no secret.
Most definitely. Also, if you want to help keep the lights on, make sure to spinning Cryptic symbol. You're not mandatory to do it, but if you'd like to help us keep the lights on, we very much appreciate it. Kind of going back now, the judges has leveled it out. Wasn't 19-19. Now, Robert back up with a 20-19 with 1:25 seconds left. Definitely going in with the clinch, seeing how it goes between them two. You know, you want to conserve your chin strength, your stamina, because the more you fight, the more you swing, the more you lose stamina. So even in your rest, you're still losing stamina. So definitely there's a lot of calculations going between these two.
Footwork has been on full display through 2 rounds of fighting thus far. And there's some connections over on the east side as things started to get a little heated in the championship match.
Most definitely. And Ludi, we got to hear it out, man. We got to hear it. Give us your thoughts so far. Second round, 50 seconds left. Robert up 20-18.
Well, right now it looks to me, well, you know, from what I've seen so far, that Robert is actually the man of the hour.
And
The bird call.
Right hand.
Man, look at Josh. He's going for it, going up and down, trying to break through Robert's defense. He's doing it really smart. He's punching a few times and putting the paws back up. Very nicely done.
And thank you, Cammy, for your kind donation. You are fantastic and gorgeous.
I'll be honest with you there. The bird call, who was the bird call on it? Was that Robert or Josh?
That was on Josh.
It looked like in that moment, both of them snapped their heads back, so it was really hard to see. But
Wow, they
That's
even out
definitely-
the scoreboard in the last few seconds.
Thank you, Mary Jane, as well, for your contribution here at Cryptic. Is very much appreciated. Going into the third round, right? You got 2 rounds in. They were getting comfortable. First round looks like Robert was sitting there and winning the first round. You had Josh come back into the second round. I would say first round was the Robert, second round was the Josh. It's 19-19, right?
yeah, judges are ruling it so. We are all tied up going into round 3 of this championship bout. And it looks to be, even so far, I concur exactly what the judges are saying.
Most definitely going into the third round. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a nail biter. The Castle and the Mad Dog. Who do you think?
Counterclockwise around the ring, making him chase just a little bit. Dalton is going to go in for the attack, and a clinch is on to control the pace. Very timely by Bobby Vegas.
Looks like I tried swinging there a little bit. Oh, Robert got him off the clinch. A very good hit. They're slugging it out. Out there in the middle of the ring, slugging it. Mink,
That
mink,
was
mink,
planned.
good. God. Looks like the size of a little bit. That's the thing about these two fighters. They're going in, boom, 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 backing out, boom, 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 backing out. And that's the thing is when you're training, you want to know how to throw combos and get back out. And then also reading your opponent, whether if you see the swelling on the face or you see the swelling on the ribs, you know, whatever weak spot you can find. Judges also updated the score to 29-28. We got 2 minutes and 5 seconds in the third round left.
Yeah,
Swinging it
big
out.
Combination in the southwest corner, relentless. Dalton on the attack, conserving that electricity, crucial in a 5-round fight.
Oh, yeah, you have to work on it. You want to be a 5-time champion.
Well, technically, he would be a 4-time champ. Technically, be a 4-time champ. Robert would be a 2-time champ. If he got it's 1-time and 3-time at the moment. But I mean, the cardio, right? Hey, I've seen these guys on the treadmill at the gym, right? I'll be honest with you. The way that they run on those treadmills for cardio, I couldn't even do if I dreamed about it. I probably slipped, bust my face across the monitor. To be fair,
I'm lucky I made it up to the ring earlier, to be honest with you.
I'll be
You're doing
honest with
such a
you.
good job. You know, I'm really worried about you sometimes, but you do good.
Going into the center of the ring, center exchanging blows, chin, body, body, chin. You name it, they're going at it.
Yeah, 100% right in the center of the ring, toe to toe.
Well, first you have to feel each other out, you know, to get a rhythm, and then, you know, that's what you do. You go in, and then I think that Josh has a game plan. I don't think he came, like, unprepared. I think he has everything written down in his head that he needs to do when, where, and what. So, you know, otherwise he wouldn't be the champion right now.
Right.
Most definitely, well, I did get word from Josh Dalton before that if he did ever lose the belt, he want to lose it to a great opponent. And tonight we have a great opponent against him. Again, this is going through Josh Dalton's mind on is he going to be able to contain the belt? And going back to cardio, also eating a lot of donuts does not help. Anyways, going back in for the center match.
Right, Bobby Vegas with a huge connection to the jaw of Dalton, snapping his head back. He felt that one. Couple of back steps for sure.
That's 5 seconds.
Down. Yep. You want to watch out for that DQ. Don't want to get DQ'd.
Round.
Okay, okay.
Whoa, round number 3 in the books.
Team separation.
Nice.
Nice.
Go to the red corner of Bobby Vegas. Currently has the upper hand through 3.
29-28 as the judges are scoring. But again, whenever we go into rounds, they do tend to sometimes update the score. Judges, we need you to do better, okay? Anyways, going back to cardio workout, these two have definitely got the cardio in tonight with it. And it's about how you're training with your strength training, your blocking training. You know, I've even heard of people getting slapped with a bag. You know, hey, you either bob and weave or you get punched upside the face with a bag. So, you know, these two are definitely bringing it in tonight. Round number 4.
3 more minutes. Big uppercut. Bobby Vegas looking to capitalize on that early attack. Did not connect, however. But it was
It was a
huge.
good try.
Yeah.
A lot of blocking, a lot of punching going there. 39-37 as judges updated the scorecard. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Looks like there's a lot of punches landing on both sides. They go into the north corner, southwest, and then back center. Now they're walking around. Robert just attempted to clinch there.
Throwing the bait up just a little bit. Dalton biting ever so slightly as they head to the northwest side. Footwork on display. Bobby's looking to get away.
Most definitely, and they're sitting there and going in and out with each other. Looks like Robert's definitely giving Josh a chase. Josh is sitting there trying to run him down on the hunt, but can he sit there and get it in with him? A lot of exchanges going back and forth.
Left right hand combo on the south end. Bobby Vegas connects. Dalton throws the block up quick, and the pace is controlled once again.
Most definitely, and that's the thing is too, as you can notice about Josh whenever he gets in the fourth round, every round he's getting a little bit more aggressive. Can Robert sit there and hold the block as Josh is giving combos? Robert's trying to stay alive right now, doing the footwork against Josh. Can he keep this up?
Huge swing and a miss from Josh Dalton. Did not make that connection.
This is a nail biter. It's close. It's really close. It's still everyone's match. No, okay.
Is on directly in the center, a push-off. Bobby Vegas went looking to uppercut. Dalton saw it coming. Managed to get away, and the attack is on once again. There goes the chase. Over to the southwest side. Footwork all over the place right now.
All right, yep, Robert. I think that was Robert. I heard the breathing on him. Or could that have been Josh? I'm not sure.
It's really difficult to tell. They are so evenly matched.
Left 30 seconds on the clock.
Another clinch controlling the pace. There's the push off.
There we go. Got him in the corner. Got him in the corner.
Yeah.
8 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, and it goes into the countdown.
Okay, there we go. A nice little clinch to save the points. Okay, that was smart.
Round 4 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. There is one round left in a 2-point advantage to Bobby Vegas going in on this championship bout.
If Bobby plays it smart, he could, just, take his time, let Josh come to him, do what he has to do, clinch a little bit more, go and save those 2-point advantage. That would be the smartest way to do it. But the thing is, Warrior Heart wants to win with a KO decisively.
This is where everything that you have left in the tank, you unleash it right now.
The cardio workout.
The championship bout.
Definitely, Robert's definitely giving a run for Josh and Josh's shoes right now. Does he want to waste the time on trying to do the footwork, or does he want to get aggressive with Robert here on a 2 count? Again, Josh could catch up on points. And to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, if there is a draw in a championship match, then there would be no rematch, as it is a championship match, and we'll move forward. But the points are very close, 49-46, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Josh is on the hunt. He's chasing Robert down. Robert's trying to run. Is he going to knock Robert down? Josh just needs to knock down to get up on him. 48-47, the points is close, and the judges are going at it with the score.
Close.
That would be a comeback. That would be a great comeback.
Directly in the center of the ring, toe-to-toe. They are not messing with the ropes on this one. There is a clinch. And a push-off goes Bobby Vegas. Looks to get away from that huge right hand of Josh Dalton, which is about to absolutely throw one in the chamber for him here.
Most definitely, we've got 1 minute and 38 seconds. As judges, they do score. And right now it's a 48-47. Looks like Josh is getting very aggressive. They're sitting there in the north corner, punching back and forth. They are not giving up. Somebody's about to get knocked down if they continue to slug it out. Who is it going to be?
Oh man, those body blows definitely take the wind out of Robert.
Such a close fight all the way through.
It is. It is. A minute and 10 seconds left. Somebody's out of this. Oh!
Wow!
Josh down!
Whoa!
Six,
Dalton,
7,
one
8,
knee, all the way
9.
to the 9 count.
Oh, what a close one.
Does find a way to his feet. Oh, that was huge for Bobby
60
Vegas.
seconds.
Got 45 seconds left. 42 seconds. This comes down to the wire. Can Josh knock Robert down? Oh,
Vegas
Lord.
on the attack, trying to capitalize on that moment. This is the momentum we spoke about.
Oh, Robert is smelling blood right now.
He is definitely going back and forth in the corner there. 49-45, one knockdown. 20 seconds left. What can Josh do? Can Josh bring it out? Of course, as you can tell in Robert's situation, doesn't want to play safe, doesn't want to go to the center, swinging it out. Somebody's out of breath.
9 seconds left. Are we going to have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen?
That would be crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new CBL champion, Bobby the Castle Vegas.
Outstanding fight.
Whoa.
If y'all can just stay in the middle, please.
We just witnessed the undefeated get defeated. Massive fight for Dalton. Massive fight for Vegas. Very well done, gentlemen.
What a fight. That was rightfully the main event. Wow.
All right, gentlemen. I got a lot of questions here, right? Post-fight interview. We're going to start with you, Josh. You came in here tonight very strong, very competitive. What was going through your mind through the training camp against Robert and coming out tonight? It may not have went your way, but it was a really, really close fight there. Only 1 to 2 points, and then he got the knockdown on you. Tell us how you're feeling through the fight. All right, everybody, just want to read out what Josh Dalton's response is. All I can say is I tried my best, and the better man won tonight. Props to Robert for winning it. I still remember way back when I picked him up in his beginnings. I knew he was going to be an amazing fighter, so I have no problem whatsoever handing him this belt, and he earned it. That being said, I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to make my way back up to the big stage and take it back eventually, and I'm going to run over anyone that's in my way. But that being said, Josh, if you don't mind me asking, do you have anybody in mind that you would want to fight, or what's the next steps here going forward? All right, Josh's response was, I have no one in mind. Just bring me whoever it is I need to beat to get my belt back. Thank you for your kind words tonight, Josh. You've done amazing in your fight as being a belt. You are a 3-time champ. Remember that. You can't take that from you. You're a very good fighter. You bring a lot to the Cryptic Arena here, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the future doing some more fights. So we'd like to kind of bring our attentions over to Robert Vegas. Robert, you had a long run, man. You won the Continental belt, right? You had to vacate for reasons, and now you came here tonight, and you got the win for the CBL World Belt. Tell us what was going through your mind throughout the fight, please.
Oh, man. Sorry, my heart's still, kind of pounding here. Man, where do I even start? So, coming into this fight, I honestly had no idea what to even expect from Josh. I had no idea if he was still using Slugger, what his game plan was going to be, what was even going through his head. And the only thing that I do know is, from us both talking privately, is that pretty much both of us expected to walk in here and lose tonight. I thought I'd lose to him. He thought he'd lose to me, and but what I did know, my main thing that I figured was that I'm not gonna come into this fight and pretend to be something that I'm not. I knew that slugging it out with Josh, going for a knockout, that's just gonna end up with me on the mat, looking up at the lights, suffering defeat. So I figured that I have to just do what I'm best at. Do point fighting and do not try to slug it out with Josh. Do not try to get that knockout. Clinch, do whatever, you know. And I say that to a lot of other fighters that when you get into this ring or when you start your journey, you find what kind of fighter you are and don't deviate. Some people will tell you, oh, you should do this, you should change this, you should do that, you should do this. Don't. It is your style. Your style is your first choice. How you fight is your second choice. And that's what makes you a different kind of boxer. And I say it all the time that I owe much of my fighting style and how I get into the ring and how I think about fighting to Josh Dalton. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Not at all. That's why I keep saying that Josh is like the closest thing that I've had to a trainer. And at this point, Josh is also my brother. And I can say this now, Josh, truly, man, as a brother, I love you, man. And we did a great show out there. Thank you.
Most definitely, fight of the night is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth bout is definitely going to be taking home the fight of the night between these two. Also, first going to be passing you the belt, Robert. You definitely want to put it on and show everybody. If it's a little bit out of size, you know, we can get them resized, you know, no problem. But got have one more question for you, right? Your number one contender, whenever you went for the Continental belt, right, was Trayvon the Businessman Bennett, right? Now, a little bit kind of talking in the background, Trayvon's actually no more contender to go against the CBL belt. He went for the Continental, but now he's going for the CBL, right? Took a little bit of time to kind of get everything together, and he's ready to bring the fight to you. March 7th, 2 p.m., can we see you fight Trayvon here at the Cryptic Arena?
March 7th. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Most definitely. Do you have any words to your number one contender that you'll be facing on that day?
Trayvon, honestly, man, just bring it. Bring your best. Bring your A game. I'm here for it. And I look forward to whatever that match will bring. Whether I come out victorious, whether I lose, you know, as I said to many other boxers, we have a duty, an obligation to put on the best show for the fans out there. So I look forward to our fight.
Most definitely, most definitely. And if Trayvon, if you want to get in the ring so kind of everybody can see who you are, you want to get a little face-off between y'all two, before we close it out and y'all get into this face-off, Robert, do you have anything you would like to say to any of the fans out here tonight?
Honestly, thank you for coming out. Thank you for your support in Cryptic. Thank you for your support in me, any fighter that's in the ring. And, you know, yeah, like, just, it's amazing to have you guys here. It's amazing to see all of you. And without you guys, we wouldn't be here. You know, like, if nobody came to these matches, what would we do? You know, it's like, we do this for you guys.
For sure, very kind words. And just want to let everybody know while they are doing their face-off here, if you want to get pictures of these two, you're more than welcome to. Also, Cryptic 19 will be February 21st, 2 p.m., non-pay-per-view event, new fighters coming up. And also March 7th, we got something big as well. We got Brandon Ghost and Ludi Grays that will be fighting for the legendary belt. There's going to be 4 match bouts, 4 belts on the line. So we definitely got a hot month and next month coming up. And I think I'm good for here. Y'all two do y'all's face off. And I'm ready to head him back over to Mike to close this out for tonight.
100%, absolutely. History has been written once again in these walls. We do have a new champion. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Just incredible.
Yeah, it really is. Fight card for the next one already written up. We've done this 8 14 times now. And I'm looking forward to 19, and I hope you are too. Ludi, any final words?
I'm looking forward to the next fight card, and I'm going to look forward when I beat Burton Ghost to a pulp. Because I can. That's why.
Well, hold on now. That's 2 events away, okay? Next event is the new fighter job.
I know. I'm just saying that, Brendan, you better, up your insurance premium because you're gonna need it when I'm done with you, brother.
Well, that's definitely going to be an interesting press conference. And I'm definitely going to have to hire security. Last press conference, I was going to get punched.
You're gonna need it for him because he's gonna be crying and running away, and someone has to catch him.
Oh, good. Well, in all honesty, we can save that for the press conference. Mike, before I close myself out, it's definitely been a pleasure commentating with you and Ludi, the trio here of Cryptic voice, but you're the main voice. That's all from me. Just want to say one more thing before I close myself out. Thank you all again for being here at the Cryptic Arena. Thank you, Mary Jane, for that contribution here to the Cryptic Arena. Y'all can feel free, stick around, and talk to the fighters. Also, make sure you check out the flags there and also our promos, because once the promo's out, it's a limited edition for each event. Y'all have an amazing night, a blessed night, blessed weekend, and I'm here and I'm signed out.
Thank you all for coming. Absolutely. It goes without saying once again, huge thank you to Andrew Rice showing up when asked. You're amazing for that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Cryptic 18. For Ludi Graves, for Jackie Cryptic, I am Mike Mapp. Good night.